Harlow Playhouse was opened in November 1971, and it was built really after a concerted campaign by local groups to have a place, a proper professional place to stage performing arts. I've always been passionate about offering opportunities, inroads into the business. I think you have to, as somebody working in the industry, try and contribute to producing as many inroads, because you get people from different backgrounds. They can't all afford to go to drama college. There aren't enough places anyway, and the drama colleges aren't producing enough people to supply the industry. So we need to have other ways that people can get in.
You learn a lot while you're here, because there's certain aspects of it that I haven't done. I've done live sound before when I've been doing my own shows. I haven't done any kind of lighting work before. So I learn something almost every day. I mean, I've even started having to carry a notebook because of the amount of things that are being thrown into me. But my kind of practical knowledge and my experience on stage and things like that have given me enough so that I can come in, and if they say, you know, we need to build up some whatever, then chances are I'll have a rough idea what I'm doing anyway.
At the minute, I'm just designing a leaflet to obviously send out the advertising for the films I've chosen, doing like a timeline. I've got a project to come up with an idea, pick some films, design a leaflet, so I've booked them all, so I'm ready to start rolling next month. I've obviously had to ring film distributors up, so I've been learning to obviously use the phone, I've been learning how to use a publisher to design leaflets, just general things really. The computer's the main thing I've learned to use the best.
This is our second tranche of future jobs for candidates, and 2 out of 3 of the last tranche are, have been employed subsequently in the industry. I think they're enjoying the experience of something different. They're getting skills that otherwise you just wouldn't get. It's growing their confidence. They're seeing, it's opening their eyes a little bit, I think, to actually there's a little bit more out there that they could turn their hand to.
As I say, the amount of skills that I'm getting from it, I think would not just make me more employable in kind of theatre work, but as a musician, just things like being able to communicate more with the sound engineer while I'm performing, or know my way around the technical aspects of the theatre if I'm working in one. I just think that the more skills you can get, the better off you are anyway.
Yeah, because obviously I only had motor vehicle skills. Well, I know I've got key skills certificates, but this actually gives me the experience of what it will be like to work in a busy office and stuff like that.
Well, I think it's a great scheme. 6 months doesn't last long, but it is enough to give somebody a good bite at the apple, and then you can get another lot of people in. So actually what we need to do is to get lots of young people through doing this sort of programme. You make lots of good contacts doing this as well, which is, just as important as the skills sometimes, particularly in this industry. And it's a shame that it's coming to an end, because when you start doing something like this, it takes a while to get into the flow of it, to learn how to maximise the opportunity. And now we've done that, it's coming to an end. No doubt there'll be something else come along in the future, and we'll have to get used to that. But I'm up for supporting any opportunities really for young people, or indeed anybody who's looking for new opportunities in life, and giving them a helping hand.
I think it's really good because I think it gives a lot of people the opportunity that they wouldn't necessarily have any other way. You could go into a job that requires quite a large skill set, but you don't have to have any of them, and you'll gain them through the job. And it also, I think, makes you aware of jobs that you didn't even know existed. So, if you just have no idea how to go about getting one, you can get a fantastic job and get a load of skills to then work after the placement's finished.